What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to display another one of my little gadgets that I usually play here. It's basically the MLG controller. Alright, it's 9.8 feet long. Cable cord's very long. They base it on MLG MLG standards, and MLG standard is you must have a corded controller. So that's where this coming from. That's why it's not wireless. They said they're not going to make a wireless of this version because of MLG standards, because you must have their controller must be corded. So that being said, MLG controller, alright, Pro Circuit controller, and I have the PlayStation 3 version of it. Alright, this is the PlayStation 3 version. Now let's open it up. As you can see, this is the controller. This is the buttons and the whole layout thingy. Alright, it also comes with this device here. Alright, I opened it already, but it basically comes with this MLG case that you can try. It's basically a traveling case. Alright, and it has your booklet, has your MLG booklet inside, and it has, and I put the like different weights and different pieces inside. I'll explain later, but just want to show off the bag that you get, your components. I don't know if you could see this well, but it's sectioned off. It's sectioned off to a certain extent, and it's all like Velcro inside. You could set it up the way you want. As far as the inside is concerned, you could set up the Velcro. Alright, nice little handy case. You got a handle here, zipper, not too shabby. Now, I want to explain this to you here. Okay, so let's work at one part at a time. This is the actual controller right here in my hand. You have here, you know, the usual buttons on a PlayStation. Alright, you have your triggers and your little top triggers there. Your L1, your R1, L1, and L2, R2. And also, if you look on the back here, it also has a weight. Damn, my bad. But it also has a weight system. So this is the weight system here. You could set in certain weights that you want to have. So you could set it yourself. So how much weight you want with it. You could put in 2 weights, or you could put in 1. Doesn't matter. It all depends on how you like the weight of the controller to be. So I usually use 1. I don't need the other one. And then I just pop it back in the back. Alright, so that is the weight. That's where you plop in the cord. It's a screw in. You screw it in, and the other end of the USB, obviously, and put it in the PS3. I got this controller because it feels like a PlayStation 3. I mean, sorry. It's the actual style of this controller is Xbox-like, and I cannot like play with a PS2 controller or PS3 controller. I just can't do it. It's too small. So I needed something similar to an Xbox. So that was one of the reasons of why I got this. Another reason of why I got this product is because you can switch the triggers. You can switch the triggers. So instead of you shooting here with the PS3, you can shoot here. I'll explain later on how you could switch it, or how you could switch the triggers to make it function the way you want, so you could shoot from here instead of here. Now I play Battlefield 3, and this is the main reason why I got the controller, because this controller is the only one that could switch the triggers to shoot. So to switch the trigger, you hold start and select. You hold start and select at the same time, and then there's going to be a light down here at the bottom. It's going to indicate what controller you are, what player you are. So obviously you're going to be player 1, and then once you're player 1, it's going to light up player 1. But when you hold the start and select buttons down, 1 will be unlit, and the rest of them 2, 3, 4 will be lit. So then that's how you know that it's switched to your triggers to shoot. So you still know technically what player you are, because now it's the unlit one that you become. You become the unlit light instead of the lit light that it was before. So explaining that, now let's move on to the next. You have 2 cases. Other side here is your buttons and your faceplate. Move this to the side. So you have your buttons and your faceplate. So take these out. All right. So here you have your D-pads, your faceplates. You have your D-pad, your faceplates, your where you put your hand on the controller. This part here, that's what these are for. And you have different, like grippers. That's what I'm gonna call these. I'm gonna call these grippers. So you have different grippers. And that's the weight, the extra weight there. And it also comes with like a trigger. I think you put this on the trigger so you won't, I think it's a trigger stopper or something like that. Like, not too sure, can't remember what this is really, but it's something to do with the trigger. You put it on and it helps you, it like stops you from going all the way on the trigger, I believe. Like all the way, pulling it down all the way. But anyway, you have the glossy, type of faceplate, and you have like a regular looking faceplate here. So I went with the glossy. Alright, you have this, 2 different faceplates here. So I'm gonna put the glossy on. Just like that. Oh, and it's magnetic too. So you could take this off anytime you want. It's magnetic. Put it back on. Come right off with ease. Come right off. It's magnetic, so you could take this off anytime. Now, as you can see on the controller, you have these 3 slots, right? These 3 slots, you can put in a concave or I think a convex, however you say it. But one of the thumbsticks go in and one go out, however you prefer. PlayStation 2 has the little convex one, and this the concave version, which I'm used to using on the Xbox, so I'm going to use this one. Now to put it in, you have to match up the lines. There's a white line that you use to match up from the controller onto here. So if you can see the white line here, see that white line right there, you got to match it up on the actual controller itself. So if you can see, if you look closely, there's white lines all over this thing. So you match it up, and you can put this anywhere. It don't matter where you put it. You can put it anywhere you want. So whatever your accustomed using, then go ahead and plop it in any slot you want. Alright, any slot you want, doesn't matter. It'll just come right in like that. Pop it in, you lean it to the side, you push down and you lean it to the side, and then that's it. It's locked in. It won't move or anything like that. And you could easily take it right back out. Love this damn thing, man. Anyway, so I'm gonna put in both of them in. Alright, so now as you can see, they're in the locked position, and you could look at the stripe white is where it's supposed to be. When you're inserting it, you insert it in the arrow, and then when locking it, you insert it in the strip right here. So that's that. And then for the D-pad, I'll put it in here. I'll put it in the last slot. Again, it had the white strip. Push it down, and then you lock it in. And that's that. See, that's unlocked, and then you lock it right back. So now it's good. So this is my setup right here that I usually have. Now mind you, you could do any setup you want. You can use this on the D-pad however you want. You can even use this on the D-pad too. The regular, I think the PS3 version, they have this style. So that's that. So all of this can go inside the bag. Now that's the reason why I had all this stuff in the bag to begin with, because all of these you don't use. And I'm gonna use the glossy grippers. And they're also magnetic. The grippers. Just plop right in, and that's it. They're in. Faceplate, magnetic, pop right in, and there is your MLG controller. But put all your extra pieces in the top. It's a sealable top. And then I put all my controller pieces in here. Or if you don't want to, you could put your pieces in here on the side so it won't get bulky. And put the Mad Catz thing in here. The booklet. However you feel. Doesn't matter which way you do it. This part can come out. All the sticky, these could come out, and you could line it up however you want it. Don't matter. However you want to line it up. So I have mine set up this way. So I take my cord and I put it to the side. Put it right here, and then pack it up. Seal it up tight. Oh, forgot this. Forgot the weight. Seal it up. And then that's it. That is your MLG controller, guys. I feel more comfortable playing a PS3 with this controller. Again, I got it for the whole Battlefield thing, how you can't shoot with the trigger, but this controller you could shoot with the trigger. And I like the controller too. It gives you a lot of options, a lot of things you can do. Price is $100. I would recommend this controller. This thing it feels good, it plays great, it's responsive, it's not slow, or the response is not like laggy or anything like that. It's on point. It's a good controller. I really like it. And if you're gonna play Marvel vs. Capcom or you know, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you have all the limits are up to you, man. This is a good controller. So that is my little tutorial on the MLG Pro controller. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the vid, and leave a comment below. Maybe I can answer some other questions that you have, but that is the Pro Circuit controller, guys. Alright, later.